Okay, this will be an interesting one, hopefully. This is a common one that I show. Let's see if we can make this one come up nicely. How big we're going to make it, or small. If we're going to leave it on 100, or if we're going to... I think we're going to leave it on 100 this time. I'm wondering how we're going to make this one look. I wonder what background colour we can give it to make it look nice, even nicer. Oh, we're just going straight to the colour adjust. Okay, so this will be a colourful one to do. Very colourful. A bit of extra contrast. And to lighten up the copy density, sharpness, usual. Okay. Background colour. What are we going to use for this one? I was thinking magenta would be the colour. So we're now just going to close that. And let's see what we have. We've got heaps of these before. It is Woolworths Fresh. So more recipes and shit. Free, but I think they make it free, and then of course when you see these beautiful recipes you want to make them, so then you end up buying stuff from Woolworths more, so the capitalism involved in this is more subtle, because you get a free book, but then the free book with all these tantalizing recipes and all captured in bright, almost semi-gloss or gloss. I think it's quite glossy. It is semi-gloss almost. It's almost a little bit less than totally glossy, so they make it look really appetizing, and people just must go and buy the ingredients to make the fucking recipes. So I'm thinking this looks interesting. I think we're going to make that our mirror image segment there. So this will be our master copy. But yeah, this is like just teases and tantalizes you to buy more of their food, or more of their ingredients to make this lovely food. So it's very subtle the way they do it these days. Marketing is so subtle that people just get caught out with it. It's just so incredible. They think it's really good to get a cheap, or should I say a free magazine. And next thing you know, they have to buy the ingredients because they're fucking hungry, and they just love to recreate the recipes that are on the pages. So it's like, yeah, it's not quite free. I don't have that problem. I don't cook. I don't like cooking, so I just keep my food stuffs really simple and basic. Often not terribly nutritious, but I'm just so not into cooking. So I can just take these free magazines and use them for this. This is what I use my magazines for this demoing that I do. But this does cost money anyway. I've got to pay per copy cost. And also I had to get this machine on a bank loan, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to afford it, because my old C353 just finally died on me. The spare parts are virtually unavailable. And basically I had to lose my service agreement. So basically to get a service agreement to cover any breakdowns I have to basically get this new machine. Okay, we're going to make it out of this. So I had to get this brand new machine, because if spare parts cannot be guaranteed, the dealer can't allow me to have a service agreement if the parts are unavailable. So I had to basically replace that old machine, but it was a good machine, considering photocopiers usually are shit anyway, but you know, that's just the industry and it's money fucking. It's more about greed again, because greed drives companies like Woolworths, big company, to suck people in to make a lot of money. And Konica Minolta, well, usually Konica Minolta target businesses and companies, because photocopiers like these are normally used in offices, not so much people's bedrooms, which is a different use, but you know, you still have to Yeah, the industry is really difficult because there's only 5 years guarantee on spare parts for this. So 5 years later, this machine's going to become totally obsolete or close to obsolete, or it will be obsolete if you can't get spare parts for it anymore. Let's see how this goes, but I don't think I'll be hanging on to this machine for that long. I'm pretty sure this machine will have its use, and the use I get out of this machine will hopefully I'll have enough time to use it. I'm trying to get myself recognised as an artist, and that's not easy. But we've got YouTube, we've got Facebook, we've got all sorts of social media platforms that we can choose from to make our voices known, and I'm trying my best to make my shit known. Because it's not an easy world, the art world. But anyway, that looks quite arty, looks almost edible. Interesting, the little blue areas, and then you can see the magenta that I added to this. I think we can call that one quits.